What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to react to a video that Dreamers Pro recently made, right? And so now the video was NBA fans call for Colin Cowherd's job uh, for making light of Michael Jordan's father's passing, right? And now, I'm gonna play the audio because there was something that I wanted to add to this about Michael Jordan and his father's passing. Because just imagine, like, if you were around on that time and you were able to watch Michael Jordan play early in his career before his father passed, and you know how much like Michael Jordan really loved his father, right? Like how important Michael Jordan father was to him. And so for Colin Cowherd to make this these statements, I think was, I don't know. I think it wasn't cool at all, right? So let me play what this guy Charles Sabansky had to say. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna add my input to what they say.
We have a very disgusting show for you guys. And I just want to get into it immediately. So, one of the things I've noticed is that Michael Jordan has become one of the most talked about players in the last 10 years, and is usually due to negative things that's being said by by this current wave of media. For as much as Jordan has done for the NBA and sports in general, one would think that a lot of these guys would be a little bit more grateful, frankly. But instead, they've used Jordan as a way to kind of um, give LeBron James some significance. Because whenever we talk about Michael Jordan, they always try to bring up LeBron James, right? So they've kind of attached LeBron to his name. And in order for them to kind of make it seem like LeBron is on the same level of Michael Jordan, they end up downplaying a lot of other NBA greats just to kind of uplift LeBron. That's kind of been the pattern, right?
And let me just say this, right? I think with the current NBA and all these different social media platforms, I think that's the new wave, right? I think it's all about it's all about like getting clicks and views and saying something that is you say stuff that like is polarizing so you can get attention. And LeBron James is very polarizing. Michael Jordan is somebody who's like a recluse. He really don't come out and he really don't say a whole lot, right? So he can be a target because for mainstream media and for LeBron James fans and all that stuff, he can be a target because Michael Jordan really don't say anything. He's not giving he's not making quotes that's going viral, because he's saying that, he should be the GOAT. He's kind of, like I said, he's a recluse. He don't say a whole lot. So it's opportunistic on Colin Cowherd part, LeBron James part, Nick Wright, all those people who want to big up LeBron James at Michael Jordan's expense. It's easy. It's low hanging fruit.
And over the years, you've seen various people try to trash Michael Jordan, like Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, and even Colin Cowherd in the past, right? But what he did yesterday has a lot of NBA fans very, very, very upset, and they're calling him out. Colin decided to go on his show yesterday and essentially say that LeBron James is a mentally tougher player than Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan quit basketball, that because it became too hard for him. And that's why he ran away. Meanwhile, LeBron James kept on playing. So therefore, LeBron is a mentally tougher person. And a lot of NBA fans around the world are like, wait a minute, Colin, you're downplaying Jordan's death. That's number one, because that's the reason he retired the first time. You don't mention that whatsoever. And you're doing all of this just to uplift LeBron James. And in the process of this, you're trashing Michael Jordan's legacy and distorting it because you're not informing NBA fans of what truly happened. So what we want to do is want to play what Colin Cowherd had to say in his show yesterday, and then want to come back to some of the reaction. Take a listen to Colin Cowherd's comments here.
Think about this. Michael Jordan played for 9 years and said, I need a break. It's too much. Michael Jordan famously hides in his hotel room. 9 years, I'm going to play baseball. This is overwhelming. LeBron's like, year 24, bring it on. Think about that. 24 years with all these platforms, more access, more coverage. It's established now. When Michael first got into the league, it wasn't global. Michael helped make it global. It's been global day one with LeBron. More hate, more vitriol, more access, more coverage. MJ, after 9 years, I'm out. I'm going to go hit some baseballs. 24 years in a row. Bring it on. I'm here. So, listen, he's going to drive reportedly $450 million of business into the Philadelphia economy. Who needs a data center? Just acquire LeBron. Here's Jason.
So you heard what Colin.
All right, so let me get to the money part of it, right? And see, that's what before I even get to the personal part of it, LeBron James is going to drive $400 billion into the did he say billion or million? Because billion sound like a lot, but
Now, when Michael first got into the league, it wasn't global. Michael helped make it global. It's been global day one with LeBron. More hate, more vitriol, more access, more coverage. MJ, after 9 years, I'm out. I'm going to go hit some baseballs. 24 years in a row. Bring it on. I'm here. So, listen, he's going to drive reportedly $450 million.
Oh, 450 million. Right. And so that's why I want to all right. So if he's going to drive $450 million into that local economy, and this is how you can tell that LeBron James is being used and he got lowball, right? He's only getting $8 million. LeBron James throughout his career, throughout the last 10 years, has made at least $30 million per year playing basketball. This year, the team is they're going to make $450 billion. Million. I keep saying billion. $450 million off of LeBron James, and he only going to get 8. They lowballed him, right? That's number one. Then on number two, when you talk about the reason why Michael Jordan left the sport, he left because of what happened to his father. He paid the ultimate price. And so that's why he stepped away from basketball. And he came back, I think, like a year and a half or close to 2 years later. But the media is always trying to make it look like LeBron James is, he's better and everything. That's the new wave with the media now. Like clicks and views. It's low hanging fruit. You can say anything you want about Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is he's not even really playing basketball no man. He's not really keeping up with the media and stuff like that. He's already his position in history as far as basketball is concerned is already etched in stone. And LeBron James right now he has to. This is what LeBron James has to do. He got to stay relevant because if LeBron James retired and he wasn't as polarizing, he would just fade out. Michael Jordan, he's still living off of his not just his legacy, but the legend of Michael Jordan. Like he still can feed off of the legend of Michael Jordan. People still buying his sneakers. They still buying his merchandise. People still want to know what Mike think about certain things, about certain things. If LeBron James is not being polarizing, like I said, LeBron James will fade away. And he won't be able to make money. Mike is still making money. And you hardly ever see Mike. So LeBron James has to do this. So he need people like Colin Cowherd, Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, Kendrick Perkins, ESPN. He need all of that in order to keep his storyline going. But Mike paid the ultimate price, and he lost probably his best friend in the world, his father, and now it's just low hanging fruit. When Colin Cowherd tried to say that Mike wasn't mentally tough, everybody who watched Michael Jordan play basketball back then, that they knew Mike was a maniac when it came to basketball. So we know that that's not true. And so this is all new as far as I'm concerned. Like the way that basketball, like the way that LeBron James is marketing himself, and is not based on. It's all opinion based. And so it's not based on he gave the fans some great moments, and fans that just look at him with a type of, they're gonna see, the admiration, and people want to be like him. It's not like that with LeBron James. He has to do these type of things, or have people do these type of things for him in order to keep him relevant. And I want to see how he's going to maintain, keep his name in the media once he leaves the game of basketball. So if I'm LeBron James, I'll be worried about that, because they'll be on to somebody else, once LeBron James retires. So that's my take. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, I'm going to check you all out in the next video. Peace.